from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each other.
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Kentucky right back to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Scanning the field, it's Lovett. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Auburn's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. It's caught. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Morris. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He uncorks one deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And you just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big 3rd down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. Now a big decision coming up on 4th down. Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Auburn offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it on the outside. It's Abram. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The kick is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The give to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. To the air, it's Lovett trying to set up the screen. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Kentucky. The offense cashing it in on that drive. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
Man, that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quickly out to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Takes a hit as he fires. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They're going to ride this running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Backed up now, here's second and long. To the ground with the back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Kentucky going quickly. To the air, it's Lovett. They're setting up the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Running back searching for a hole. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the grab close to the logo. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Auburn lines up quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's April. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. A run for the quarterback. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Under fire. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. They are forced to settle for 3. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Dropping back, it's Lovett. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab, it's Connors. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that crow route.
Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turns it on down the left side. Going the other way, and he takes it all the way back. Oh, what a way to finish the half, and what a disastrous way for this offense.
And how about the finish to this first half? This defense trying to hold on, not give up points. They flip the script, force the fumble, scoop it up, score it, and bring all the momentum right into the half with this football team.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the 2nd half underway. He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Oh, they're after him. On a little time, lets it go. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse, if not for the benevolence of these guys.
I tell you, I give them credit offensively because they've been aggressive. They just haven't always been calculated, David. They've been way too cavalier with the football.
Aggressive and reckless. Like there's a difference between the two. They've had some success and they've been good, but make sure that my bad isn't turning the football over and giving the defense easy opportunities to score.
Looking to throw, it's Lovett. He's got his man. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Kentucky right back to the line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Motion from the wide receiver. Gliding off the defender. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Averill. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Averill. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He wants to throw it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Kentucky going quickly. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Back to pass, it's Lovett. The quick out. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback will keep it.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. The run from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Up-tempo for the offense.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll give it to the back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Morris. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Nice grab in traffic. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wildcats headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Lovett. Punts it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Breaks the tackle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. To the ground, he's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got the tight end outside. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Complete. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Looking downfield, it's Lovett. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. So here comes the Auburn offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, punt, punt. Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Off-play action on first down. Fires left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Averill.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Gets it out fast. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those... And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. work on that clock. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Back to throw, it's Lovett. Here's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He really needs to get away a good kick here. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The throw. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. They were